Hello and welcome to drawing number 2 of our Average Kid 97531 drawing videos, okay? So in our last one we did Bob Ross of hosts of The Joy of Painting back in the day. So for drawing number 2 we're going to do a legend from many others, which is Iron Man. So let's start. Okay, so for this one, to make things more interesting, we're going to do one side of the paper, which is his helmet, and the other side will just be his normal casual Tony Stark face, okay? So let's start, okay? So I guess we'll have the mask on this side and then the face on this side, okay? So yeah, so I guess you want to start with where is the middle. So we'll just say the middle is right here, okay? Okay, and right here we're just doing the mouth of the helmet, all right? And in case you haven't seen it, or for the next 30 seconds, if you haven't seen the reason why he died, you might want to pause and or mute this video, because this might be spoilers if you guys haven't watched Endgame, starting now. Okay, you see, Infinity War, half the universe died because of the Infinity Stones by Thanos snapping, okay? But in Endgame, everyone got back to reality since Tony Stark sacrificed himself with the Infinity Stones, okay? Okay, so remember, right here is his mouth, okay? And this just the line just leads to the outer part of his helmet. All right? So we go down like this, and then these two lines meet up like this. All right? Like this, and then it goes all the way down here. Okay? And then they just meet up like this. So this one's lighter because it's in the foreshadow, okay? This one. But, you know, one of the techniques I learned, if you put lead on your finger and then push it like this, you actually get some of the lead onto the other square, like this. Or you could just put lead on this side and then push it like this. And if it goes over the lines, you just erase it like this. Isn't that clever? That clever? Okay. So now his helmet goes around like this, and then his face just follows along, and that's like the corner of his neck. This is the corner of his neck, okay? And then we'll go up like this, and right about here is where his eyes meet up, just like in his helmet, like glasses. Okay? All right? You just want to leave a little bit for his eyes so he can see out of them. All right? And then just the little details like this, and we can bring this down because once again, part of these are going to be foreshadows. Just like before, you take the lead and just smooth it like this to give the rest of it some foreshadow. See what's happening? Then you just erase this if it goes overboard, like this, and then we just go back. Okay, so we go up like this, then we turn it like this. See that? Okay, and remember, we're still on the mask of Iron Man, okay? Okay, then we just go up like this, and then his glasses go up like this. And this is going to be the darkest because his face is in the light. But then, you know, the farther you get, the more less light you have. See? See? Okay, now we just go all the way up. And we just go like this. And then you just color this little square in to create the top. And now we have his mask side. Now this side we're going to do his Tony Stark face. So we'll start with the bottom, then work our way up. So first we have his beard right here, which is kind of like the Bob Ross we did, except this one is much more, it's less, and it's less more wild, okay? And then up here is his goatee, I'm not really sure, okay? And right over here is, and right on top of that is his lips, like this, which curls around like this. And then this is his upper lip. And he just puts some lines like this to create his like lips for them to be puckered. And just above that is his normal lip swirl. Once again, just like Bob Ross. And you want to pull it out like this. It's important for you to go very carefully like this, just like in normal art class. Because if you make a mistake like this, it's possible, but it may cost you big time to fix it. But we'll just fix this little foreshadow like this. Okay, that's better. All right. And then we just go back to his beard like this. And we just do a little triangle, which leads up to his mustache. Like that, see? We just put the little indications of a few hairs like this because a beard is made up of hairs. Okay? Okay, and we'll go straight up here, and we just curl down here what is his, like, hair, okay? So this top here is his hair, okay? So we'll just get that out of the way right now, okay? Except his hair is much more, you know, Tony Stark's hair is more focused than Bob Ross's hair was, because his hair was wild like an afro. Alright? And now we'll do his nose, which is like a millimeter just above his lip swirl. And this is only one part, remember, because it's split. So we're going to do one part of his nose, which is right here. Like this. And just a little bit of a hole for his nostril. And right over here, this little line right here that we're putting is his dimple. And this right here is just a little bit of his age wrinkle. A lot of people have that. You know, we'll just do this, okay? Because, you know, he's a person, so he needs to have clothes, okay? So we'll just do this, like this. And we have this, you know, to make his shirt more specified. It's okay for us to go off. And we'll just do the same thing with the mask. Alright? Now, his eye is next. So we just do a little oval like this. Then a little bit of an eyelash. And then his very specified eyebrow. And then some more of his hair. And then we'll just like blow it out like this. And this whole thing is going to be his hair. Alright. And that just about completes his hair. And these little squigglies right here are going to be part of his ears, see? So we have part of a circle and another part to make one of his ears, see? And now to complete his eye, we just do this and we leave a little dot because of the shiny part. And this big dot is his cornea. Then we just skim out his eye like this to give it more shape, alright? Okay, we could just pull this down because, you know, because he's in like this, because he's in broad daylight, right? Maybe just a little bit more of his goatee and his lip swirl, and a little bit over here. Maybe he's growing hair right there too, right? You know, we still have some time left, so let's just do this, okay? And we'll make it like a checkered shirt. Like this. So you just go up like this, vertical, and then horizontal right across. See? And I think we'll just leave the Iron Man face blank. Okay? And we'll just do this, you know, color in this a little bit more darker, and we just push it like before. We just push it across. You know, maybe we'll make the squares a little bit colored in too. See? All right. We'll finish his hair off. You know what? Let's erase some of his hair because I don't think it needs to be that wild. I think his lip needs to be a little bit more like this. Maybe his ear needs to have an outer ring like this. And yeah, I think that's it. And he is Iron Man. So until our next video, I'll see you guys later. And thank you, Iron Man.